Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly psychic tarot reading. Welcome back, subscribers. Welcome in anybody who's drawn to this, drawn to my channel, drawn to this reading. My name's Wendy Wing, and my channel is Wing Spiritual Clarity, also my business. So I'm doing your weekly tarot reading for you. The channel's already coming in, so I want to get right to it. I'm going to be looking at past, present energies, messages from your higher self, your challenge, what's hidden, your opportunity, and possible outcome. So, all right, Leos, take what resonates and leave the rest. In the past, we have Judgment in reverse. This is someone not ascending, not becoming more conscious. They don't have a calling, or they're ignoring the calling. They're not interested in the calling. This is also someone very judgmental. Oh, they're really in their ego. Okay. So I feel like you are connected with this person. Very close. I feel like this is painful. Yeah. 10 of Wands. So it's, what's interesting is I feel like this person believes you're a burden. Like they're projecting their unhealedness onto you. You need to heal this. You need to change. You need to, this is someone not on an ascension path. They don't want to change. They don't want to expand. They don't want to heal. They want to be, they want you to change. They want you to, I feel like I'm tuning into, you come over here. No, you come over here. Like you're in this relationship, this connection with, and you're both wanting the other one to change, wanting the other one to be something and someone they're not, and both perceiving the other one as a burden, because you're not doing what I want you to do. You're not showing up as I need you to show up. You're not evolving and changing. So it feels like a lack of clear communication here as well. And really understanding the intentions of the relationship. Feels like you might have connected into this relationship assuming that they would change, they would acquiesce, I'll ignore the red flags. I can feel the soul connection, and that's all I'm focusing on, how good this connection makes me feel. So I've identified, I've made a connection with you with making me feel good. And I feel like they felt the same way. And that's what I want from this connection. I want how you make me feel. So you're responsible for how you make me feel, and I'm responsible for how you make me feel. And so we're not taking personal accountability for our own how we're feeling. It's your responsibility. So if I'm not happy, that's on you. Looks like you might have both had this unconscious agreement. Very, very burdensome to be responsible for how someone else feels. It looks like it's interesting. You, through this connection, became more emotionally stable. Feels like you started healing, and I need to be compassionate for me, for them, for us. feels like you really got to know your emotions, and being more responsible for your emotions. And it feels like then you're still also responsible for their emotions, but you're learning how to deal with your emotions. You're not making it your emotions someone else's problem. By being more solid in your emotions, it looks like this person was unable to emotionally manipulate you and get you to be really reactive. Looks like you wanted, like, join me here. This is beautiful. We can have this loving. Yeah, they noped out of that. This was too much. You wanted depth. You wanted someone you could, like, Mariana Trench kind of depth of emotional search, of exploring yourself with this person, but they didn't want that they wanted a shallow connection. I think you projected onto them what you wanted and assumed that, because this feels really good, that they wanted that too long term. And it looks like you wanted something deep and lasting, and they wanted something shallow, which is, it's just not compatible. And it looks like both of you just stayed in a connection that's very unsatisfying. So it's like, I'm not getting what I want from this because I'm not happy, and you're responsible for making me happy. And so it's like you both set each other up for failure by giving your power away, your responsibility for your happiness, to someone else. You feels like you really got lost in this connection, lost in the sauce. And so putting all your eggs in this relationship basket, the majority of your eggs in this basket. So if it doesn't work out, doesn't feel like it's working out here in the past, then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm at a loss. I really wanted this person to be the one. I really wanted this to work out. There's a lot of grief here. There's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of, I feel like you might be more sad in this than whoever you're with. It feels like whoever you're with just wants out, is like almost like in a discarding you, and so that's even more painful, realizing that you invested more into this connection. Maybe you had a belief that if I just invest enough time, energy, hope, prayer, energy, then they'll change. Then they will. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure on someone else, and also constantly underlying this, you're both telling each other you're not enough. You're not showing up how I need you to show up. You're not making me happy. That's a lot. Because we're humans and messy and emotional. And if you're not willing to take responsibility for how you show up and the energy you bring to the room, the energy you bring to the relationship, I'm not responsible for that. You are. That's outsourcing something very important. All right. In present time, Leo, we have partners, a choice, or this is lovers. Did I say partners? The lovers. This is about partnership. This is about choice. This is about choosing a stable connection, choosing with what you know now, with the clarity you've received, the wisdom. It looks like you're taking that wisdom and, excuse me, you want to get, I don't want to be so alone. I don't want to be left out in the cold. I feel abandoned. It looks like I want someone else so I don't feel alone. So with this, starting a partnership, a connection from the picture of I don't want to be alone. I don't want to feel isolated. I don't want to feel out in the cold. Then the relationship is around feeling left out, not feeling like I belong. So it looks like you might be jumping into a connection just because you don't want to be alone. Now, in the past, it looks like this connection was exploring who's responsible for what. You make me happy, and so it's your job to keep me happy, make me happy, heal me. And now, not too excited about this, because this is like I just need someone so I don't feel alone. So it feels like you're the bar of who's allowed next to you. It's like I just don't want to feel lonely in a connection. So I need a connection. That's a low bar. You know what I mean? You're not setting like, I want a reciprocal relationship. I want someone who can meet me, who has the same values I do, that we share the same the same values, not ideas, but values. I want someone who inspires me. I want someone who respects me and I respect them. I want someone who has a similar trajectory and I can cheer them on and be their support, and people and whoever I'm connecting with here, that they support my goals, my desires, where I'm going. I don't have to give up everything to be there for them. It's reciprocal. It's equity. It's equality. And nothing else is coming through. It seems that in present time there is just this energy of I need someone. I need a warm body. Because I don't know how to deal with these overwhelming feelings of feeling isolated, alone, and lonely. All right, Leo, messages from your higher self is the world in reverse. So it looks like the message I'm getting really loud and clear is that there's a possibility here of repeating a cycle if this has been resonating. You don't want to repeat this cycle. You want to work through that loneliness period. Find stability for yourself. Love yourself. Not enter a connection in need, in lack. Then the connection explores lack. So be honest with yourself. Be very truthful about like what it is you're looking for. Not, I feel like what I'm seeing here is when I'm desperate and lonely for a partner, then I will ignore red flags. I will give up what I really want in a connection, and I will just become the reflection of what they need so I don't have to be alone. So I'm really not, I'm showing up as a part of myself, a part that they obviously want to see or have, but I'm not really showing up honestly as the full aspect of who I am. And so this creates, it's like you don't have a new beginning. It's really, it might be a different person, but you're playing with the same energies. This is not a new beginning. Different person, same Groundhog Day energy. You haven't healed. You don't allow yourself time to heal in between connections and heal from the wounds, learn, create wisdom for yourself, and then have a new realization of what you would like to, what type of connection you would like instead. Instead, it's just this loneliness wound. I need someone, I need a warm body, and then I don't like how the person treats me. They don't respect me. Well, they're just a warm body. They might be mirroring that as well. They want something shallow. They want something just so they're not alone. Right. Your challenge right now, Leo, is the moon. Hidden emotions. Your challenge is those really, it's like I stay in relationship, chronic, constant relationship, because it keeps me distracted from really dealing with what's going on deep inside. Those deep emotions, core wounds. Those really, I'm 2 steps ahead of these deep emotions. I'm trying not, I don't want to feel these emotions. I don't want to have to feel that. And if I'm in a connection, I can avoid this. I distract myself with connections instead of getting to the heart of the matter. And so that I'm the challenge is that I keep repeating this cycle. It's a Groundhog's Day, different person, same energies, same lessons, same disappointment, same feeling abandoned, same feeling rejection, same I want to get out of this nightmare of a cycle. Wow. Leo, this is a lot. This is big. You're really willing to look at these aspects of self. All right, what's hidden is the Six of Pentacles. What's hidden is there is someone there. There are plenty of people who want to reciprocate, who want to give you, give. They can meet you on the same level of giving. It looks like you might overgive in connections to show your value. You might be stepping into a role of wounded healer, healing someone instead of healing yourself. Instead of being alone and taking some time to heal yourself, you're chronically attracting someone who's broken that you can heal. And I need to heal you. I need to fix you. All that is projected onto who you're with instead of on yourself. There are people out there who want to, who can meet you on an even keel, but they're at a different vibration. They're not needy. They're not desperate. They're not trying to avoid healing themselves. What's hidden is there are people who can meet you because they've healed themselves, but you need to heal yourself before you can be in this what you're looking for, this equal partnership, feeling abundant, feeling this person wants to, all that you've been wanting from a partner, kindness, love, caring, but you're starting the connection where it's very, you're doing a lot, giving a lot, over giving, setting a precedent of being a healer, healing them instead, and kind of like a mommy mode instead of so it creates kind of that dynamic of unhealed mother wound, both of you needing the other one to be the parent that you didn't have. So you're still trying to heal some childhood wounds. So, all right. The opportunity is in the breakup. There's an opportunity in things falling apart. Connection where there's no love any longer, where it's run its course. And instead of kind of having that close romantic connection, I'm seeing instead, like, how about friendships? How about creating non-romantic friendships around you? Finding a support from your friends, building that up. It feels like you might dive into your one-on-one romantic connections and put all your eggs in that basket, and then you don't really have friends around you. All focus on romantic connections, and there's a real opportunity here to surround yourself with people you like. Not focusing on the romance, not focusing on those friendships, that they're equal give and take. That feels very important to this. And then there's some really fast-moving energies. The opportunity here, if you're willing to explore not being in a connection, then something changes very quickly. What is this? It's like messages come in. I mean, this is fast. Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands. They came out together. So something, okay, interesting. Your opportunity here is to heal those aspects, to love yourself, to befriend yourself, and to create friendships around you, and it's like, I heal this aspect of myself. I'm not in that needy place. I'm not trying to just grasp at a warm body, like, don't leave me alone. I can't be alone with these emotions. It feels like once you deal with your emotions, once you heal your emotions and focus on friendships, then actually quite quickly someone shows up, and once you've healed, someone shows up quickly, a lot faster than you think. It's not like, I have to be alone and heal this for 10 years. I'm going to go in a cave. That's not that. It's saying, it looks like this is very quick. Your willingness to go at it alone. I'm going to befriend myself. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to heal these needy parts of me that I've been avoiding. I'm going to feel my emotions. I'm going to feel all of them, and it's okay. I'm going to ask for help from friends, and then that makes all the difference. Wow. All right, Leo, your possible outcome is the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like once you go through this, on the other side feels like you're easier to work with, because you're accepting parts of yourself that you kept hidden, that you've ignored, that you've kind of unconsciously been doing the same thing, creating the same pattern. And now the possible outcome is different people showing up, different kinds of people. They're no longer just looking for something temporary, something to stop gap, something to avoid healing. You start attracting people who are healed as well, to the level you are. It feels like I get along now because I get along here. I'm not trying to avoid something within me. And so people show up for me, with me. Yeah, you start making plans from a new vantage point, a new energetic vantage point. It looks like just being okay with letting go of I feel like once you decide, I'm going to heal first, it feels like someone, if they do show up, you're like, that is so nice, but I'm taking a beat. I'm taking a minute. Also, letting go of people, it feels like some people hook you in through your emotions. I said that in the past energy when we started this reading. It feels like that you're not as dupable. People can't just kind of come in, say a few things, tell you what you want to hear. You're like, yeah, you showing up, feel like someone shows up and you're like, oh, if I hadn't have healed this, you would have been my next mistake. I don't feel like you're saying this. I feel like you're realizing this, and you're just like, it's easier to say no. There's a part of me that's drawn, but I recognize that this person has that same similar energy. You're using your intuition. You're really trusting your intuition to guide you through this, and you're no longer wanting the drama. That and the kind of roller coaster of emotions that comes with partnerships and coming apart and coming back together and coming apart, and never really having anything other than partnership, coming together, partnership, coming apart, and then a new partner, a new cycle. It looks like you're like, no thank you. So, wow. Awesome. Fantastic. Hope that was helpful, Leo. Take care. Bye.